What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all, man? What's going on? How y'all doing? Welcome to another edition of SWAC Smoke, and we're gonna bring the smoke today. Episode number 134. Y'all know how it go down. Got the big soldier over there on the right side. Got Sewell, the tour guide, on the left side. I guess I don't know. My directions be all crazy. I don't know how this thing be looking on the screen, but one of us on one side, one of us on the other side. Man, what's going on, big soldier? What's happening with you?
Man, hey, nice Thursday. Finally, this sun trying to pop out here. Finally, it was cloudy all day, but man, I'm having a good day so far. Just looking at, I ended up quitting my job. I quit my job Monday, so yeah, I'm just waiting to start my new one come next Monday. So
Oh, you got a little impromptu time off, huh?
hmm
Yes,
just much
indeed,
needed,
man. Nothing wrong with that.
shout out, shout out to my previous job, but this one coming up, what I'm saying, I think it's gonna open up some new more doors, man. So hey, ain't nothing wrong with sometimes you gotta pull a D on, man.
Oh yeah. Hey, what'd you say? Either terminate or elevate,
Need
bro.
to elevate, bro. That's it.
So you got the elevates on time, man.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, man. Early congratulations. Wish you the best on that, man. So
Appreciate that, man.
and I see you doing well out there, you know what I'm saying, enjoying the daylight savings and all that. So we're gonna make some
Mm-hmm.
things happen. Uh man, say you working for Trump.
I wish. Ooh, boy, that'd be
Hey, one
nice.
thing, you will get paid. You will get paid.
If I ever get hold, boy, if I work for Trump, bro, you talking about finna help us for real.
Yes, indeed, boy. Grease them pockets, man.
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, man, so we got swag tournament action going on right now as we speak. Pine Bluff women is like dealing with Bama A&M 33-15 in the second quarter. So I thought this game was gonna be a little bit closer, but obviously it ain't right now.
Mm-hmm.
Southern got beat by Alcorn today. Women's basketball, Jackson State lost to Texas Southern today. Yesterday,
I ain't surprised.
Grambling.
I'm definitely
Oh no,
definitely
I
not
ain't.
surprised there.
No surprise there. FAMU lost to Grambling in women action yesterday. Bama A&M big win over Alcorn yesterday, man.
Alcorn,
Now that was a
yeah.
surprise. That was a
Mm-hmm.
surprise. Jackson State women, no surprise over Prairie View, and
They
Bama
struggled.
State. It was tight for a while. It was tight. They looked like Prairie View looked like they wanted to take it, but they they couldn't. They didn't have enough, man. At this time of the year, all you want to do is win. You want to win. Yeah, hey, that's one thing. You do gotta be careful. You work you work with that man. You might get hemmed up, but you know, at least you can make some bread before before you go.
Yeah, go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So, like I say, man, so we got swag tournament action. We got spring football going on in some places. So we
Mm-hmm.
got a lot going on, man. You know how we do, man. So we just gonna chop it up like we always do. I'm kind of getting ready for this Jaguar game tonight. I don't know what they gonna do against Bethune Cookman, but we're gonna
BCU.
see what happened, man. See what happened with the Wildcats. I do want to salute the SWAC right now. The stream's been pretty good. The stream did go out against in the Alcorn game yesterday. Came back looked like a camera phone, but for the most part, it been pretty solid. It ain't been like last year, so it looked like they got the message. Got better cameras or something. It was looking pretty good. I'm not a big fan of the announcers though. You know what I'm saying? So um, Mr. Tolly Carr, man, I just what I'm saying
Oh my gosh.
that.
Woo, woo. Man, I think them boys from Valley need to be the commentator next season. I think the SWAC need to be a little bit more, you know, try something new. Cause man, yeah, that was no, ain't no knock on Tyler, but he just ain't the man.
No, bro.
Man, I ain't gonna even start on that guy, man. I ain't gonna say
He,
nothing bad.
he just ain't got the voice for it, man. You know what I'm
he
saying?
don't.
Like he just don't got the voice for it.
He don't have the voice
And
for a
like
lot of things, man. You don't have the voice for a lot of things.
Yeah, you know, we're gonna like you say, we ain't gonna go too far on that, but you know, I just wanted to throw that out there because I saw you had tweeted that out yesterday.
Yeah.
I was, I was like, I
Man,
understand, man. I
Sectorial Black
understand.
ain't no better, man. You know, I mean, yeah, some people need like, yeah, they just don't have it when it comes to commentary, and them
I
guys
like I
just
say,
don't have it.
like you say, man. I don't want to turn this into a bash fest because that ain't what it's about. But it's hard watching the game, man. When they can't get when they can't get the margin right, they like the team up by 7 and they up by like 12. You know, like they got me
Yeah.
thinking my TV messed up, man, because they will put the wrong score on the wrong side a couple of times. You know, so it's like they kind of throw you off a little bit, but you know. I think we need to kind of expand our reach on some of these TV personalities, man. It's a lot of young, hungry people out there. Like you say, man, you probably get them two dudes for Valley for the cost of one of them. So, and they probably just be happy to do it, man. Let them dudes get out there
Yeah, well, I
and
mean,
shine, man.
well, why not you? I know that you knowledgeable when it comes to the basketball, and
Man,
shout out to
you don't
Liv
want.
for Hoops because Liv for
Oh
Hoops,
yeah, not she
she
hold it
does an
down.
amazing job. So I mean, come
I
on now.
I get too excited, bro. I be I be there.
Got you
Forgot
and
I was.
messed around and cussed.
Yep. I be there. Forgot I'm calling the game. I be acting like I'm watching it and get the cussing and fussing. They be took me off the air. But
Be like
like I
Duck
say,
Man
man.
back in the day. Boop.
Yep. Just
Shout out to
y'all
Duck
just keep.
Man. That's how old I am, Duck Man. Y'all remember Duck Man on USA late at night?
Yep.
Duck Man used to go in, boy.
Yes, indeed. Well, I remember all them shows, man.
Oh, baby. Oh,
Man,
Duck Man.
hey, Crook say, can the JSU men
Hey,
team beat the women's team?
Crook that. I think the girls even scrimmage with them guys, man. I won't be surprised they to beat them guys a few times.
They probably, like I say, man, they got talent, man. They got size, they got talent, they got a better coach. Your boy Mo got teched up today.
Man, but that dude, shout out to that boy, Coach Young. He played pretty good today, and Ken Evans Jr. So yeah, I think Jack State will be back next season. They had a lot of
Oh yeah,
injuries.
they everybody
Bugs
come
and
back really.
yeah, I think they're gonna be all right next year.
I think the only people they lose is Adams and O'Neal. So I mean, as long as you got Ken Evans out there, bro, that dude is the truth. But yeah, Blue, them boys turn into the doggone dream team as soon as the tournament starts. They turn into the dream team. They don't even
Yeah.
play, man. Like that, man. Them boys were hitting some shots today that I was like, good lord,
And
step backs and.
Shout out to A&M hitting on them threes yesterday. Them boys
Oh
got
yeah, man.
three
They got hot,
believers.
bro. They got hot. The first half, they looked like they couldn't hit nothing. Second half, man, they turned it up. So, like I said, that's what the tournament all about, man. You know that it's just one game. If you get hot for one game, you can make it to the next round, man. So anything is possible, man. Anything is possible. That's why I love tournaments. Like, ain't no guarantee you're gonna make it. Hey, depending on depending on the pace of the game, they probably would take it, man, because you let them start making a couple buckets and some people start missing some shots on the other end. You never know. Like I say, they do. I do think they got the tactical advantage. But your boy Mo act like he wanted to get thrown out the game today, man.
I'm gonna leave that one alone, man. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Oh Mo.
But shout out to everybody. Everybody pretty much brought a pep band to the game. Not a lot of people at the games, but they energized, man. They had you could hear the crowd kind of getting into the games.
I want
I
to
still
speak
would
on
like.
that
Oh, go for
crowd.
it. Go for it.
I think instead of us having that big venue and like UAB. I like to see I would like to see them playing in probably like a nicer high school where it would look good on TV and the atmosphere would feel more of a basketball type feel.
Hey,
I
let's play it at the.
wonder if how that could go because I hate seeing all that spacing between fans. I like I think for the size of in the crowd, I think we need a smaller venue, and I wonder if they
Yeah, I
can
think
find one
so.
in Birmingham or somewhere else because I think it'll look better on TV.
Yeah, more people in a smaller space. What's up, DJ, man? We got a special guest in the house. What's going on with you,
Man,
man?
What's going on with y'all, man?
Oh, what's up
Nothing
with you?
much,
What's
man.
happening now? What's,
Man, just grinding a day at a time, man.
yeah, I hear you,
Hey,
man.
I
You
like what Jamie G talking about, though. I honestly like the format that they did a couple years ago, where top seeds host.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
I
that
was saying that too. Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
good too.
yeah, I think that would be better than having, because we always talk about it. You got those midweek games, man. Everybody can't afford to miss work and stuff like that,
Hmm.
travel. And at least if you got it in a SWAC city, people, may go just because it's right around the corner, or it don't matter what team playing, they still just gonna go.
Hmm.
yeah, because and you got a better chance of better times on your games. Man, it's hard to catch an 11 o'clock game in the morning.
Morning,
So
yeah.
Yeah, yep.
with DJ, you made it out to the tournament this week.
Yeah, I was there last night.
Man,
I,
what you think?
what happened? What was supposed to happen? That's what I say. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna take it on the men's side. Probably Texas Southern, maybe.
Yeah,
So
they
Grambling
look
won
good
last
today.
night, right? Did Grambling win
Yeah,
last night?
Yeah, they
yeah, they
won
won
last night.
last night.
But I don't see nobody playing as well as TSU right now. It seems like they peak at the right time every
Hmm.
year.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, man. Them boys turned into the dream team, the 72-9 Warriors, the 73,
Yeah.
what is it, 72-10 Bulls, man. They turning all them teams once the tournament start. They
How they
they
be
like,
doing that?
man, like I don't know, because like that's a different team from last year. Like they got a few guys back from last year, but the bulk of that team is different. And they still
Hmm.
playing like this a team that been, the same starters for 4 years, man. They just know how to hit that level, man. Coach Jones, man, he just know how to put his guys in the right place, and they buy into what they're doing, man. But
Hmm.
I wish I had an answer, because they whatever it is working. But speaking of working right now, Pine Bluff putting in work, man. Ladies up 42-23 over A&M. They
Yes,
they
sir.
dealing with them.
I got it on TV right now. Yeah,
I think if
people.
they play up to par, man, that game, it's the game still going on. Crazy things happening in the game. I don't want to call it a game yet, but I think they're gonna get JSU all they can handle, man.
Yeah,
Especially if Zay Green playing like she doing right now, man. She got 19 points in the first half. She balling tonight.
Hey, but I don't know what it is about when they play JSU. I know what it is. JSU, they're a good team.
hmm.
No disrespect to them, but
Right.
they are very beatable. And
Oh
we've been
yeah.
shown that this season that they're very beatable, i.e., Southern University. But it seems like we always let them off the hook. Every team that have them on the ropes. So to me, that's that team that if you got them down, you got to beat them down. You can't leave
Oh
them
yeah,
no
you can't.
room, and they're gonna win. They know how
Yeah,
to win, and
Hmm.
so you got to come in and have a performance like Pine Bluff is having right now, and you got to stay like that for two
yeah,
halves. You
that's
can't.
the key.
Yeah.
That's the key. You gotta, like, if you get your foot on them, bro, you got to keep your foot on the gas. You can't ease up and let them make a couple buckets, because once they start making a couple buckets, everything looked like it started to come together, and before you know it, it's back down to a 2 or 3 point game, and then they take the lead, and they ain't letting it go. So if you get your foot on them, man, you got to squash them because they gonna hang around, and once they make their run, it's over. So I think Pine Bluff. I know they feel like they got some unfinished business from last season. So but hopefully, if they make it through this one, ooh, excuse me, if they make it through this one, thank you. They can come to play even harder against JSU. Grambling gonna be tough on the other side too if they make it. If they make it to the championship, I like Coach Simmons. That's a Baton Rouge native over there at Grambling. Actually from my neighborhood, my neck of the woods. So, she at Grambling. I like to see her doing well over there.
But what about I think Jack State has depth. See, they can go kind of deep in their bench too. I think they wear a lot of teams out. Because it seemed like the teams when they play, Jack State can go in, play a few girls off the bench, and then a lot of teams just lose it. They get
Yeah, I
lost
mean
in the sauce.
depth is huge, man. If you can go 7 or 8, even 9 deep, and count on them. And I don't mean just having bodies out there because everybody got bodies they can put on the floor, but people that you could put on the floor that can play, and you don't lose a lot when your starters have to take a break. That make a big difference, man. Because I look at even the game last night with Grambling and Bama State. Grambling went to their bench. They guys was productive. Bama State went to their bench. They got a couple guys I like, but they just missing some things. And I ain't gonna say too much about my real feeling about that team, but I think they got some things they need to work on.
True, definitely. We'll leave it at that.
But yeah, I mean, because I don't want to say a lot, because you know what I'm saying. I know that's your people. You know what I'm saying.
Hey, you we can talk off the air now.
Oh, I know that,
Yeah, I'm
man. We
definitely
gonna, hey,
waiting on this conversation.
but we definitely gonna, we definitely got to
Off
make
the
that
air.
happen, man. I got I got some things to put out off my chest, but man, let's jump away from basketball, man. Let's jump into football. I want to start off with what y'all think about Southern's new tight end coach.
It's good to see somebody coaching young mans again. So
Yes, indeed, get the young man on point.
yeah. So hey, I'm happy for him, but like somebody was saying that I think if things go wrong, I know they've got to groom him to be in the head, man. So we'll see.
Yeah, this somebody heard for a while, and it been pretty much official, unofficially official for a couple weeks. So I've been kind of knowing about it, but if we got any tight ends on the roster, then they they should be used. Because we had like 3 tight ends on the roster and Dooley refused to use them at all. So hopefully, that makes for some better offensive play. I mean, I think it's good more for the experience and him being able to help Coach Graves and the rest of the staff. And they picked up Coach Todd too for special teams, so they got a lot of veteran, experienced guys on that staff right now. So it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. So spring practice will be starting soon. So I'm gonna definitely be locked in. Spring game on April 13th. So I'm gonna definitely be in the house for sure. See what's going on.
Y'all ain't started spring ball yet?
I don't think so. If they did, they must have just started because I know, like I said, I know the spring game on the 13th, but I ain't really been hearing too much yet about football. So
I think we're about 2 weeks in, man. And our spring game on April 6th. We
yeah,
had a scrimmage
I've
on
been.
Saturday.
So how you think the spring going so far?
I don't know a ton. I've been busy with other sports. I haven't seen a ton with my own eyes yet. Like I said, they had the scrimmage. We had baseball, softball, and basketball going on campus. But
Oh yeah, that's
I
a whole
hear,
lot.
yeah, and those are ticketed events, so I must be there. But I hear that we might have ourselves a quarterback.
Oh, you already know that.
People are, they're thoroughly impressed thus far. Not only with
Yes.
the play, but with the person. So yeah, I guess that's
Hey,
a good
yeah.
So,
thing, huh?
Body,
yeah, I mean,
body almost like gonna be like Winston, man. When it come to New Orleans, people gonna love that man. Everywhere. I mean, you can't help but to love Andrew Body. I mean,
yeah,
even
man.
with the three of us, you know what I'm saying, we got much love and much respect for him. And
Oh, no
I
doubt,
know he's
no
gonna do
doubt.
well, but I just hope he don't do well when they play Jackson State, man. He could do well in any other game. Just don't just lay an egg when you play Jackson State. But
Hey,
until
I,
then, hey, he ball.
We got a running back too.
I
Got a
know.
little
Hey,
something for y'all.
yeah, see
oh, y'all.
that's the thing about Rob, man. Rob can find some running backs, man.
Oh,
Look,
they
He
gonna
can
they
find
gonna
some
have.
dogs, bro. He can really
we got
find
a
some good athletes.
transfer. We're gonna see what he do in the game, but right now they say he the truth.
I believe it.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
be.
you got to think about it. Ezra Gray. That's when we was talking about in the group not too long ago. You got Ezra Gray, uh, Mary, doggone the other back that transferred out was good. I mean, Bama
Yeah,
State stayed with some Isaiah Crowell back in the day. They stayed with some
oh yeah, I mean
solid
they
backs.
always had somebody that could tote that ball. But I'm interested to see how this new offense gonna turn out. Like you
Mm-hmm.
say, they putting together some pieces, and I thought they had a couple guys step up at receiver later in the season too. So I think they got some pieces there. If they can put it together, it's gonna be interesting. Good first game, man. Against Central, so be a good early test.
North Carolina Central. Oh yeah.
Yeah, be a good early test. I can kind of root for Bama State this year since we don't play them. So I'm gonna be rooting for the Hornets a little bit. I ain't got to worry about playing those guys, but it's gonna. I think they got a good chance. If they can put some things together. I think they got a good chance to make some noise in the division.
Oh yeah. I agree.
So what about your Tigers, man? What's going on?
Like a great man said, they don't know because I don't know. I mean, so hey, they got to show me something this year. It's gonna have to be more of showing than telling. So we will see. I know they said they were bringing another quarterback in. Definitely, they might sign another quarterback and linebackers for sure. Working on the. They said the O line really deep this year, and then the wide receiving core looking really, really, really good. He didn't say much about the running backs though. I guess I know Mulligan coming back, so they should be straight at running back. So the only thing I'm gonna be kind of concerned with is that special teams play. How
Yeah,
deep
that
we
kind
are
of did
in the
y'all in
special
last
teams.
year.
And then and cut it out all them penalties. So they had a lot
Yeah, I
of
think
dumb penalties. Alcorn, let's shoot back to that Alcorn game when they had first and 45.
you talking about the end of the game. Yes,
Yeah,
indeed, man. That cost y'all a win, bruh. That cost
I'm
y'all a
like,
win.
what?
At least a chance to get in position to win the game, man.
Mhm.
Went backwards all the way almost to the goal line. Like Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. But from somebody from that supported a team that had a gang of penalties all season, I understand, man. Like that. If there's one thing, it's only a couple things that I want to see from Southern this year, other than winning games. I want to see more discipline, and I just want to see a better team out there, man. Whether they win or lose, I just want to see a better team out there. Just I, know- last season was frustrating, man. It's like just watching a team that I felt like if Southern fell behind by 10 points, I felt like we couldn't come back. You know, and you should never feel like that about your offense. You know, like you fall behind by 10. I mean, we fell behind by 10 to TSU, but we needed a defensive touchdown to even get back in the game. And then we needed a 54-yard field goal. You know, that's stuff that don't happen all the time. So it's like once you fall behind, you know, and you got a coach who was supposed to be an offensive guy, you know, but that's Grambling problem now. So it ain't it ain't our problem no more. That's Grambling problem. Let them deal with that. Yeah, we need some help on the O line, man. We gotta have better O line play. That's important.
Speaking of it, important is BCU being held to the fire. You know, this is gonna be Woody's make it or break a year, man. Because I mean, for what
I
he
don't know.
brought in, it looks good on paper, but you know they haven't been broadcasting too much about it.
I don't know about make or break, but you know, I think they do have to take a step. I thought they wasn't that bad last year, but
Me neither, right?
they still had a lot of holes to fill. DJ, you got to see Bethune-Cookman play when they played y'all?
Yeah, I did. They played us for homecoming, I want to say.
What you thought about their team? I know, like I said, I thought their defense wasn't that bad.
Yeah, they weren't the worst team by far to me. They had some bright spots. I think when they played us, they was down to like their third quarterback. But I mean, they still competed. We didn't just maul them all game or anything. So I mean, I feel like he's got them trending in the right direction, and I think that he probably got at least another 2 years before they start calling for his head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get at least another couple years, you know, because they started really low, and like you said, they lost every quarterback they had basically. And I thought their defense was kind of underrated last season. They had some pretty solid dudes on the defensive line, but I thought they did pretty good. It looked like he recruiting well, but we'll see. We'll see if that translate on the field. But they seem to be doing some good things right now. So all you could do is kind of wait and see, because everybody I think that's the motto for the SWAC this year: is wait and see, because everybody got a gang of questions.
I think the only coach that just hot is A&M. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they in a must. Now you talking about a do or die. That's do or die, because you didn't lost what, 2 classics in a row. Excuse me. You don't want to lose a third. Thank you, man. Little allergies messing up over here. You don't want to lose a third, and record been getting worse. It's last year didn't put out the best product all the time. Got caught up trying to talk noise last year and bitch you in the butt. So no more barking for Manor this year though, for real.
Yeah. Ooh-wee. And he ain't been right since that Jack State loss.
He hadn't.
He ain't been
if
right.
if you want to talk about somebody that got put in a place, I never seen a coach done like that before, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen coaches talk noise and get beat, but that man ain't talk for like 2 years, bro.
Man. He just need to throw that pea scooter out the building, man.
Man, that man treated Brown like Debo, man. That man wasn't talking till he walked out the room. Man, so he had mind control over him, man. But like I say, we'll see what's going on. But what's going on in Pine Bluff, DJ? You heard anything football wise?
You said what? You talking to me?
Yeah, so you heard anything about Pine Bluff football?
Nah, nothing. Nathaniel.
Oh, they quiet then.
Yeah, it's been quiet. Everybody was excited about the signing class, and I ain't heard nothing since.
Oh yeah, I agree with my boy EA, man. Shout out to EA, man. But yeah, definitely a FAMU loss will kind of, I like to seat up a little bit, but it's either SWAC or bust this year, man. I don't care. If we could win the East with the FAMU loss, just win the East, doggone it, and win the SWAC championship. Because it's like we were just saying, everybody has some questions. But I think it's gonna be rough on this. Probably be rough on JSU this year, because I think FAMU and Bama State can possibly still win that East, and I think Bama State really. If our wheels start the season tomorrow, Bama State probably would be the favorite.
Yeah,
I mean, you got a dynamic quarterback. You bringing back a good defense, and they hungry. I mean, I think they almost there, man.
Yeah,
but to be honest, I think they there. They just need to put it together.
Yeah, that's gonna be the key. That's gonna be the key. Well, we got a comment here. I want to get y'all thoughts on it. What are some of the biggest matchups y'all see in this upcoming season? Y'all got any games y'all looking forward to? It don't have to be your team. It could be any game.
With me, I always JSU, FAMU, Prairie View, Alcorn. I always be a Prairie View. UAPB and Alcorn. I always be a classic.
Yeah, it's always something crazy going on in that game.
Mm-hmm. Looking forward to the FAMU and Southern matchup. Is FAMU playing Southern this year?
Yeah, we playing in Bragg. Ain't nothing to look forward to, man. We don't win in Bragg, bro.
It always be, to me, always be an interesting game. And to be honest, this game might be a little underrated. People might not be paying much attention to, but that BCU and JSU. BCU almost gave Jack State a few hiccups last season. They playing this year in Daytona for homecoming, so
y'all gotta go play in that little stadium. Man. Y'all gotta go play in that little stadium. That's gonna be interesting.
Definitely Magic City Classic, because I feel like if Manor loses, he probably be fired that day. Probably gonna be fired later that evening.
Like I say, that's a do or die, man. What about you, DJ? What games you looking forward to right now? I know it's early, but man, that won't go without saying. I don't even know how I feel about that one, man. I seeing that man Texas on the other sideline, huh?
Southern Texas Southern.
Ain't worrying about that this year.
Oh, yeah, that's what you asked.
Okay. I'm looking forward to the first game Texas Southern play. The first game Texas Southern play, I'm looking forward to it. So I want to see how Chris Dishman handles his team now. How it looks with him.
And he taking on a streak too, so that's a lot of pressure for a first time coach. Bama State at Samford. That's an interesting game. We got to win some non-conference games this year, man. We got to. We have to beat McNeese. We have to. Alcorn and beat McNeese twice. It's time for us to beat them, man. We had them on the ropes 2 times. It's time to beat them. They got 2 games in Mobile again this year.
Yep, JSU and A&M, and then I think it's Grambling and A&M in that Port City Classic.
Oh, A&M going there twice
again. I think something like I know it's 2. Yeah, I know it's 2 games in Mobile. So Nicholas and something, y'all.
Like I said, man, we got to win some of these games, man. Alcorn playing Bama State in Mobile. That should be a pretty interesting game, man.
Gonna play FAMU in any.
I know, man. Can we get can we get them to play each other, man? Like all these Fam, you been in the SWAC for 4 years. This season coming up, and Alcorn, fam, you still ain't played, man.
They ain't played each other.
That,
Yo.
if anybody should be playing a non-conference game, it should be them at least. They ain't played each other at all. They gonna have to fix. They got to fix the scheduling, man. Yes,
So,
I second this. We need a FBS win, man. At some point, man. Every other conference picking them up. We need them, man. We need FBS wins big time.
So ain't no Sunbelt teams playing any SWAC team this season?
Yeah, Jackson State playing ULM.
Yeah. I don't expect Jackson State to even. I don't know. I got a feeling that ULM bringing in some real talent, man. I think that might be a different type of team, man. It's gonna be interesting. It'll be really interesting. But they bring in some dudes, man.
It's gonna, everybody kind of stacking up, man. But we got at some point we got to start pulling our weight. But what do y'all think? Both of y'all, whoever y'all go first, whoever. But what y'all think we have to do to start winning some of these non-conference games?
I think you had to go in there with the mindset that you're going to just blow these dudes out anyway. I think sometimes we get intimidated when we play these games. We're going into atmospheres, and I think we get caught in the headlights of all the antics and other things going on outside of the game. So I think we just have to stay focused and just win these games, man. Because, our talent not far off from some of these FBS schools, man. I think you just got to. You just can't be one-dimensional. I think, you've had one game plan going in. If something don't go right, you need to have a backup plan. So you need, because shoot. But I think it comes comes in the trenches, the O line, defensive line. I think if we can get that figured out, I think we can definitely win a lot of these games. But now I don't expect Jackson State or Bama State to beat no Ohio State. But I do expect them to be competitive against South Alabama, USM, and Arkansas State teams like that now.
Yeah, them. When you look at the majority of these FBS wins, it's games like that, man. Like when Howard played Eastern Michigan, they lost by a couple points. Like them the kind of games I think that besides the money from a Power 5 game. You play them kind of teams because they're not that far away, and they should be better games for you. But I don't know if it's the guys freeze up or if the coaches don't approach them games the right way. But whatever it is, man, it's just a problem, Because I look at last season, fam, you had a good. They gave USF everything they wanted, and they probably should have came out of there with that win. But we don't have a lot of games like that, man. And it's like we got to get out of the mentality that all we got to do is beat each other. I think we put so much energy in beating each other. We don't worry. People don't worry about beating the other teams that we play, man. Like you got to beat everybody you play. Like you say, you got to come in with that mindset that you're gonna win, and not trying to keep it close and don't nobody get hurt. Like you got to come to win. And then after that, you see what happened. If you come up short, you see what happened. But we got to find some kind of way to get over the hump, man, because it's been way too long for us not to be there picked up a win somewhere.
No, I definitely agree. I agree wholeheartedly because some of these guys, honestly, I think some of these SWAC rosters. From a talent perspective, I think that sometimes they be better than some of these lower level FBS schools because really a lot of these lower FBS schools are almost FCS, honestly.
Yeah,
Jacksonville State come out there beat Florida State. Come on now.
Yeah, like I say, man, you got these teams who got with the portal and everything. You can put together a really solid team, man, but it start on the lines, man. We got to, skill position, I think we can go guy for guy with a lot of teams we play. But you got to have something in them trenches, man. Because you can't stop nobody, or you can't block nobody. They gonna feast on you, man. You just got to. It's the same thing in basketball, man. You got to play to your strengths. You know, if you don't got shooters, man, don't have your team shooting 33s a game if you can't shoot. You know, play to your strengths. You know, if you don't got good guys that can dribble the ball and handle it, don't run no offense that depend on ball handling. You know, just play smart. You know, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if the problem is the coaches or what, but it's high time that we pick up a win somewhere, man, because it's just it makes the non-conference schedule just not really mean anything, because everybody just know that when conference play start, you gonna, you know, that's all you worry about, you know.
Oh yeah, but I think we're gonna have to think outside the box, because with these O-line, you know, I know we can get a couple of these guys, man. But that's enough. I'll say that off camera, man. I ain't gonna say that on camera, man.
All right. Well, next question we got. Thoughts on playing 12 games instead of 11? I like it if that 12th game ain't no Virginia Lynchburg or nobody like that.
Yeah.
You know, I like it because, to me, I want another home game. So I could do, you know, a home and home with somebody. And if I gotta play somebody like, you know, Fort Valley State, Albany State, or somebody like that, you know, that's cool. But, you know, I as long as you're not using that 12 game to play no Lincoln or Virginia Lynchburg, I don't mind it, because that's an extra game for me as a fan, and hopefully it's an extra home game. But just don't use that to play. Just don't use that to play them kind of teams, man. Please, unless something come up and you got to, you know. But I would prefer that, you know, them kind of teams stay completely off the schedule. But I like 12 game schedules. I wouldn't mind if it stayed permanently. But everybody had trouble filling schedules though.
Speaking of a 12 game schedule, I was playing around on my dynasty. Man, how about I had 12 games straight, no off week.
No off week. Good Lord.
I'm like, man, I know that wasn't possible. How you go straight 12 games with no off week? You get no off week until the final week.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like,
that team was dead.
Oh man.
I think Coach Thomas put in the work, man. I think, you know, he went JUCO for a little while. You know, I mean, the man won 6 games at Mississippi Delta, and if you know anything about Mississippi football and JUCO, you know Mississippi Delta ain't got no team. So I think he benefited really, really well for whatever happened with Coach McNair. You know, I mean, he put himself in a good position, and he was winning at Pine Bluff. I think that's something a lot of people don't look at, man. The man was 6-5. His last year at Pine Bluff, he was 6-5, and Pine Bluff hadn't won nothing in a long time. So I think he's gonna do pretty well at Alcorn.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think so too. Just long as they don't win, they don't come with it. The end of the year, man, they can win every game. just lay it when you play JSU, man.
Yeah, and this is a good point. You know, with a 12 game schedule, if you got to have a SWAC team as a non-conference game, it don't hurt because you still get 3 other games. So I don't mind it then, you know. But I like I said, I think I as long as you can get another home game out of it, man, that's all I care about, because that's where you generate your funds, you know. So being able to have 5 or 6 home games, I think you can't beat that. But it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, that was only his second year at Pine Bluff, and before he got there, Pine Bluff was winning 2-3 games a year. And I really, like I said, his first in 2019, which was his last year at Pine Bluff, they went to Tennessee State and beat them, and he put 50 on Alabama A&M in Huntsville. So they had that team that won the SWAC championship, that made it to the SWAC championship in the spring. That was his team. That wasn't Doc. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't Doc Gamble's team. That was his team. So I think if Coach Thomas would have stayed at Pine Bluff, they might have been playing for SWAC championships. So I'm interested to see what he do, because Alcorn still got some guys coming back. So we're gonna see what's going on with them.
It's just gonna be can they put it together? Definitely when Coach Jermaine Gills, I know he's the coordinator, brought in a good O-line coach. It's just gonna be, I think, the question mark gonna probably be the defense.
Yeah, I think, like I said, they still got a few, they still got some solid guys coming back on defense, but I think the COVID season, yeah, Pine Bluff beat us in Baton Rouge, man. I couldn't. I still hate that game, man. That game hurt my heart, man. That was the only home game we had in the spring, and we lost that doggone Pine Bluff game, man. That's the worst, man. You wait all no season in the fall, and then you get that first game at home and you lose, and then you'll get now another home game. Like, man,
What's funny? I was thinking about that UAPB staff when Coach Thomas was there. Guess who was on that staff? Coach Quinn from the JSU now. You had Coach Bradley, that was coaching defense last year. Coach J.O. was on the team. Coach Jermaine Gills was on that staff. Doc Gamble, and also it was a pretty good staff when they went 60.
Yeah, it was
65. Yeah. Go if you go back and look at 2019 and look at the staff, what they put together.
Like I say, man,
it was that was a pretty good staff.
And like I say, that team that played in that spring season, that was his team, man. He put that team together, really, and they were competitive all year, man. They lost a few games because of inexperience, but I say it all the time, man. I think the man a hell of a coach. If you can win at Mississippi Delta, bro, you can win anywhere. I just feel like that's just one of them places, bro. If you can win now, whether it's 4 games, 5 games, winning 4 or 5 games, that's cool. Like winning a championship anywhere else, man. So it's like, I think when you can be competitive somewhere like that, you can do what you got to do. So the heat gonna be on now. It ain't gonna be easy, but I think he gonna have his team ready for sure. Hopefully we can give him an L on homecoming, because I'm tired of losing homecoming to Alcorn, man. That's the worst.
So that's what y'all playing for homecoming?
Play Alcorn for homecoming.
Oh my gosh.
We ain't have a lot of choices though, because we play we play like Pine Bluff and all them later in the season, so it's I don't want to get too far into it right now, because like I said, I still got flashbacks from the last time we played Alcorn for homecoming, and we lost 20-3, and we picked up like 150 yards of offense the whole game. Like, man, I don't. Oh yeah. Hey, Blue, it's going down now. It's going down. It's going down that weekend. If nothing else, it's gonna be a good party. Yeah, I mean, all right. I'm old, so I'm used to playing nickels for homecoming. I would prefer that game not even be on the schedule, but I would say I would play that game for homecoming instead of Alcorn because Alcorn gonna draw a crowd regardless. They coming regardless. I mean, a lot of them live in Baton Rouge anyway, so they gonna be here. But you know, I would prefer Nichols for homecoming or somebody like that. I don't even want to talk about last season, man. I got a theory that Southern ain't even practiced last season, man. You can't tell me that team practiced, man. You know what I'm saying? Because how do you practice all week and then look like that when the game come around, man? Like it was a mess, man. It was a mess. Like I said, all I want this season is for us not to look like last year. I don't even care what our record is. I just don't want to look like last year. That's all I want, bro. Like, let's look better.
Dooley Stump Mitchell in the skies, man.
It was, man. Like, hey, like on Scooby Doo, man. They pull that mask off, you know.
Yeah, as soon as Dooley get back there, he's unzipping. That's Stump Mitchell.
That's about right, man. But like I say, man, hey, if it's one place I hate to go, and it's not because of the people, because I like being around the people and everything, but if I hate going to Bragg Stadium with Southern University, bro. I hate it, man. I hate it. I hate it.
I've never been to Bragg. I hope one of these days I'll get the opportunity to go to Bragg.
Go. Like I said, I don't hate the stadium. I don't hate the people. I love the atmosphere, but I hate when Southern play there. I mean, bro, they gonna make it hard on you now. So when JSU go down there next year, bro, you need to make that trip. That game gonna be crazy.
Oh yes, sir.
Hell, I know this year the game gonna be crazy, man. If that wasn't homecoming shit, I might have went out there. I know that place gonna be crazy. And everybody looking forward to that game. I know social media gonna be ridiculous that week, bro.
And see the conference. See what they need to be doing now. Leading up to that game, they need to be hyping that game. They need to be tagging ESPN, CBS, Fox. You know, they need to really be marketing that game. Like, hey, this here is a premier game that y'all want to check out. You know, so man, they need to be promoting this game. Because that game, everybody's talking about that game already.
They don't do a good job of promoting any game, bro. But sure, if I'm going to a game and it ain't my team, bro, I'm always neutral, white shirt, and I just be looking low key, man, because you wear a Southern shirt in certain places, bro, you gonna have some explaining to do. I don't be in the mood to talk when I'm on a neutral trip, man. But that's it. If he would have got away with it if it wasn't for them kids, man. He showed up and snatched that mask off of him. I'm telling you, man. It was something going on, man. It was a conspiracy. I know it. I'm gonna ride that till the dying day, man. It was a conspiracy. Yeah, I mean, well, you know, things have changed nowadays too. You know, like, you know, these students don't really go to the games like they used to. You know what I'm saying? People kind of different now, but it's certain places that you still better come ready. You know, you better come ready. You can't you wear that blue and yellow and you step in the vet, you better be ready to talk.
Oh yes,
they gonna be ready for you. So you might well go ahead and start talking as soon as you get through the gate. Bro, Hey, I start talking as soon as I walk away from my car, bro, because I'm talking trash to everybody, even the people that warned you at the gate, bro. I know they just worked there, but I'm talking to everybody.
Not you was talking noise from Bell Haven over there from Bell Haven going down Riverside all the way up to Jackson State Stadium to the vet, man. That's crazy, man. Old
Man,
Riverside.
Hey, Blue, yeah, you gotta look like that, man. You gotta look like undercover when you go to a game, man. Just low key, don't even just blend in. Man, we parked at the high school up there, man, and we was just anywhere. And hell, this season, I ain't gonna lie, man, we were driving on campus and somebody was walking around with a JSU flag. I say, man, I yelled out my window, I say, put that ugly ass flag down. Why he slapped me, bro? Man, that's the first time she ever hit me, man. She slapped me, man. I'm like, I said, what? I said, I don't know what came over me. It just it just came out. Hey, I was lucky. I was lucky too, because when you driving on Southern Campus to a game like that, bro, your car don't move that far. So if it was somebody about that life, bro, they'd have snatched me out that car before I wouldn't even been able to drive away, bro.
Glad you ain't running around any of them Wood Street boys and one of them Queen boys.
That's what I'm saying. It would have been ugly, man. But the only thing would have bailed me out was some of them fools walking around from Baton Rouge would have tried to even the score.
Oh man, it's some crazy jokers, like boy, doggone. Yeah, man, Wood Street, them Gator boys out north. Man, that would have been a nice little WrestleMania.
Oh yes, indeed, bro. But like the comments say, man, these people nowadays, bro, they don't know how to just talk and have fun. You know, like they gotta always take it down. You know, like you could. You know what lines not to cross with people, man. You know what I'm saying? You could talk all day long, as long as you keeping it about the game and all of that, man. Everybody gonna have fun, man. But somebody always got to try to take it down, and then something happen, and everybody want to get crazy, man.
What's taking it there? Let's talk about that for a brief moment. Like,
for me,
what's too far? What's too far in your opinion?
Anything that don't got nothing to do with sports. Don't even talk. Hey, family, my city, all of that, bro. Leave that out. Now you might could crack a little joke, but if you start going in on Baton Rouge and you sitting in Baton Rouge, bro, we have a problem. But I don't like personal attacks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to talk about me to talk about my team. You know that's different, man. And don't be cursing out don't be cursing out no old ladies, bro. You know, although them old ladies on the east side of Southern Stadium, they'll get with you though. I think they carry blades in the stadium. What's up, Rob? What's going on with you, man? But man, like I say, anything sports related, bro, it's all good. It's all good. I ain't gonna never get my feelings hurt about that, but just don't get personal, man. You get personal, then I feel like you crossing the line, you know? Unless you know me. Now, if you know me, I might let you slide, depending on what it is. But if you just somebody sitting by me and you start talking crazy, you know, like that's a whole different level, man. What about you? What?
I think family, personal, the city, anything that's not related to the game. And then you know what I'm saying, and saying anything about them kids, man.
Oh yeah.
I think them kids got a lot to do with it, man. You know, you got to be careful, you know, definitely with that talk with these people's parents are in the stands as well. You have to be respectful of that too.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, bro. Like I don't
want to get to fight with no parents.
I don't agree with, you know what I'm saying, calling a kid out their name or nothing like that. You know, I mean, I ain't got no problem with you saying my team garbage, But I don't like you singling out no guy. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, that's just. But you know, I mean, we got enough to talk about than to go there. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody want to talk about how many blues we wear. You know, I'm fine with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But just because I'm gonna have on 4 different blues, so you better you better pick which one you want to see. Yeah, I like I said, I don't really want to get into talking about my school or your school because I don't care about that. I just want to talk about the game, you know. Now I remember in 2018, I think it was, we were playing JSU. I had a Jackson State dude sitting by me, and he said something to me that somebody from Jackson never said before. He was like, we was winning, and he was like, "Well, we're gonna win halftime." I like Brian never heard nobody from Jackson State say they ain't worrying about winning the game. They gonna win halftime. I say, bro, what's wrong with y'all?
That was a different mentality at 18. I say, in the stands say, hell, we ain't gonna win the game. We're gonna win halftime.
I say, bro, I ain't never heard nobody from Jackson say that to somebody from Southern. Like, man.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, man. Like,
wasn't that the game in the rain?
No, that was the year before. 18 was in Baton Rouge, 17 was in Jackson. That's the game that it rained.
Oh, big worm.
18 was when y'all played on what that white boy name was back then. And Jared Hayes was the quarterback too. They split time. I think that's who it was, him and Jared Hayes that split time.
Yeah.
They put that man in the game. First play, he fumble.
Yep.
I say, boy, it's gonna be a good day.
Man, that dude Tony Hughes did not want to recruit any starting quarterbacks. They were always guys off somebody's bench. I'm like, why would you recruit a bench player? You need to go get a starter.
How would you do that, man? I mean, you got bench dudes on your own team, you know, like.
Dude ain't never played it down. You come on, start at J State.
Hey, you know, like that work at other schools, bro. Stuff like that should never happen at JSU, bro. You know what I mean? I like I said, I was a youngin' when JSU was undefeated in SWAC multiple years. You know, and you just were hoping you score a touchdown against them boys, let alone trying to win a game. That's different, man. That was a different time for me to see JSU like that. Even James Bell, them boys put up a fight.
Yeah.
But you know, I guess everybody team go through that. You know, go through them moments, man. You know, some teams go through it longer than others, but you come out of it on the other side, all right. Then you know you're pretty good. But man, I think we'll go ahead and wrap this one on up, man. I smell a little barbecue chicken coming through the door. About to get that meal on before the game, man. Get ready to watch these Jaguars play tonight. Hopefully they win. But Pine Bluff is beating the stuffing out of A&M right now, 67-47.
Oh my God!
Almost fourth quarter. It ain't close at all. I thought this game was gonna be real close, but it ain't. So like I say, man, we be back next week, y'all, man. Y'all stay up. Y'all be careful, man. If you can make it to Birmingham tomorrow or Saturday, please do, man. They need some people in them stands. And if you're in there, take the mic from one of them ESPN dudes, man. Oh, shout out to my boy G, man. He holding it down out there. Seen that man on TV all yesterday, sitting behind the basket with that Alcorn jacket on. He having fun tonight though, because they got their get back. So shout out to everybody out there in Birmingham, man. If you can make it to the game, please do. Help support them teams and help the SWAC, man. But with that being said, man, we're gonna get on up out of here. We're gonna catch y'all next week, another episode of SWAC Smoke.